Evening, chuckle fucks. Right, strap the fuck in. This will take an indeterminate length or amount. I could have gone for either word there, but I tried to go for both. Amount of time. This is the cave stream officially, which is either an exciting triviality, a daunting prospect, or a cheap gimmick, depending on you as an individual. I suppose it could all be all three. That's probably more likely. Anyway, we're going to start off where, well, sort of at the start, one of the first, if not the first, cave we found. Cave of a kind. And the Death-Touched Catacombs. And from there we have a list of, well, you'll see how many, and we're going to go through all of them anyway. So, and I've added these bells and whistles, which aren't really enough to even be called bells and whistles, but here we go. So, there we are. True to its name. And just in case we forget at any point, because these caves could all look a bit samey, we're gonna keep that up to ensure we know which one we're at and how far we have to go at any given time. So that'll be fun. As I say, that it barely counts as bells and whistles, but here we are. So, first things first, got the wrong fucking weapon out, haven't you? The whole reason we didn't do this when we first found it was that we didn't have any holy smack. Holy smack, yes. And now we have some holy smack, so we can deal with the unholy crack addicts down here. You make your own lore up for these games. Locked by some contraption. Damn it, I thought that would be the switch. Okay, in we go then. Now, because we have gone a frankly unreasonable amount of time without doing really... Well, I've done a couple of caves, but not much. These are going to be all over the place in terms of difficulty. This feels like a relatively early one, which is good to start with. Oh dear, my holiness has run out. That doesn't last as long as I kind of need it to if this whole cave is going to be full of these guys. No. Stop that. So, I think this will be an okay one to start with. They're in an order, but not necessarily what one might consider the chronological order, so the difficulty will swing up and down wildly. As will I, because apparently I've forgotten how to play these games. I only missed one stream. It's not... And apologies for that, by the way. That was, well, basically what happened was me and Pinky Outyo played a Eurovision drinking game, in which we felt fairly safe in the knowledge that a rule such as downing your drink if the UK got more than 2 points was pretty safe, because the UK never gets more than 2 points. And then the UK came second overall. And so I've been recovering from that. That was fairly unprecedented. Ooh, Yuchi. Considered by many to be, well, yeah, I think they consider it to be a good weapon as well as a lot of people's favourites. And probably the first sort of katana type weapon we've come across. Because I've got some Ash of War skills that are only for katanas, and I haven't been able to use them yet, so Now I can. Provided I don't die in here. This is a bit of a busy room. Mainly because of you, you prick. Should have dealt with you first. How do I get back up to you? I'm also aware there was a secondary route. I don't want to miss anything with these. Oh no, this was the secondary. Perfect. I like when a map comes together. And we'll just walk. Yep, there we go. I like how the arrows and daggers and everything sticking out of you just hang around for a good little while, just so you can have that visual. Oh, where the fuck did you come from? You were fucking hiding, weren't you? Mustn't forget, we also have this if we want to actually see where the fuck we're going, which we probably do. Or at least you do. When I say a cave stream, like, I don't actually want it to be pitch black the entire time. And technically, a lot of these ones on the list are catacombs. So, you know, if you want to be pedantic about it, you can say the whole premise is botched from the start. But I'm not going to say that, because I'm trying to build my self-esteem. Is that what you're going with? Yeah, I guess that's what I'm going with. I didn't have an actual punchline, so let's just go with that. Are you the some contraption? Somewhere a heavy door has opened. So why are there so many bloodstains here? Maybe a lot of people ran in here to try and escape. Oh dear. That could have been a waste. To try and get away from these guys. Yeah, we're definitely overpowered for this one. Which is fine, because we're just easing into it. Also, having done so few of the caves, it's difficult to know if they all, by definition, not by definition, but as a rule, end with a boss fight. I think that has been the rule so far, even if the boss fight is something like, you know, a single soldier, a golem, or the pumpkin head thing, you know, some form of a thing. Yes, indeed. Try summoning. Hopefully I won't have to. Weak foe ahead, therefore time for beating to a pulp. Let's hope so. Let's try not to assume anything though. Black Knife Assassin, with a good third of his health already gone. What does that mean? Curious. I'm going to try holy stuff on you, but I don't actually know if you're undead or not. Oh, you're a nippy fucker, aren't you? Jeez. Okay. Don't necessarily listen to the guys outside, because they always say before every boss fight, weak foe ahead, and it's unclear if they're being sarcastic or not. You're not a fan of that then? Or rather, you probably are a fan of it because you can easily dodge it. You've got some fucking breakdancing stuff going on, I see. Come and have a go if you think you're weird enough. So can I just clobber you? Like, I don't probably need to keep adding the sacred affinity? Or maybe I do, but hard to tell if you're skeletal or just angsty. Nope. We can go with this. We could probably even switch to a better weapon, but I feel like I might be able to take him like this. You're going to dodge that every time, aren't you? Yeah. I think we do more more damage for having the affinity on though. Oh god, I just realised how little damage he's doing to us. Like, he seems quite intimidating with his speed and everything, but... Oh no, we're super... I probably could have beat you at full health. Neat. Assassin's Crimson Dagger. Seems like an absolute batshit design. But then we've acquired quite a few daggers of curious design. Hold on. Not even a weapon, you say? Oh. Some kind of key item then. Wait, let me check it wasn't in the... No. Tell me if you see it anyway. Not a key item. So, talisman? They could really do with saying what they are, couldn't they? Yes, okay, it's critical hits restore HP. That's not bad, actually. That's kind of Bloodborne-esque, isn't it? An assassin's dagger, misshapen and stained in crimson. Okay, so it's not meant to be that shape. Critical hits restore HP. This charm is modelled after the darkly gleaming blades used in the Night of Black Knives. Those which gave the demigods their first taste of death. Ah. Like the Night of the Long Knives, but harder to see. Oh, and we've got another one of these wonderful tree fucking horrible diorama things going on. Okay. Sorry. That person gets points because that's a Dark Souls 1 reference, and it made me chuckle. Where you fight a big tree similar to this with, well, the dead bodies aren't attached, but there's plenty of dead bodies conceptually around it because it's widely considered one of the worst boss fights in any of their games. Here, these seem to just be, I don't know, in the boss rooms, and like I was curious if these are just, if these extend up to where we're seeing the minor Erd trees. It's like the grim underbelly of what is above the ground, a glowing holy tree. You know what I'm getting at. No, we don't. Maybe you do. I don't know why I would. No. Nope, literally just a candle. Okay. Well, I don't think there's anything else in here, and we've got plenty more to get on with, so let's crack on. One down. They won't all go as easy as this, I'm almost certain. Oh dear. I wonder if the chappie outside will have anything different to say. He talked about it being violated and some such. I suppose if he's a kind of purgatorial ghost, he might just be trapped in the same loop forever, regardless of what we do. But, or maybe he will have disappeared. Maybe he will have. We have completed his unfinished business, and he's able to move on. Nope, he's trapped in there forever. Yeah, no, he will just forever think it has been violated. Erdtree's call to return, to live within death. Right, so I'm just thinking about that in a lore perspective, like, so when people die, you bury them here, but you also make them part of the tree? Like, this is not necessarily a horrific secret of the Erd trees. It could just be the established and done thing, which doesn't make it any less horrific to us, but it means in universe it's just culturally the thing. But then crucifying people is still a thing in this universe, so you know. Unclear. Unclear morals in these games. Right. Next up. I believe is over here somewhere. While I change our silly gubbins. There we go. Hold on. I will get better at this sort of back end part of things. Said every... Oh dear. No, this isn't how it was meant to go. Okay, no, it's fine. Academy Crystal Cave, somewhere near the Academy. Yes, there we are. Hopefully we won't have long periods lost in the map. I've not really memorised where they are. I just the names should give us a clue, hopefully. Also, maybe I shouldn't bring the name up until I actually walk in to each one, and then the game will have it, and then yeah, that'll work better. Do that. That's what you did on the first one. Am I thinking too hard about this rather simple gimmick? No, of course not. When do I overthink anything? Well, we have a list of times in which you did. Oh, there's a rat there. Okay. I was going to say, I was waiting for the title drop, but perhaps it's further in before the Site of Grace, in which case that idea isn't going to work, is it? Remind us where this is exactly. Here, Lake Leonia, somewhat near the dragon, I think. Because of all these things around. And we had to use a stone sword thingy to even get in here, so... Should we rest at that? Yeah, in case we die. So that suggests there might be more going on here. If we had to use an item to get in here, or that perhaps it's more difficult or some such. We will see. That was a great start. So much moss. Oh, okay. A rat's gonna be the order of the day. Be wary of mage. I always am. Be wary of right. Group ahead. Group of sorcerers ahead then. Noted. Ah, great. Oh no, I can see him. And they can't see me, which is the perfect way around. Not much of an ambush if you're facing the wrong way. I mean, this is a cave. There should only be one direction intruders can come from. This is very spooky though. Oh well, if you're going to stand in a row. Okay, cut that shit out. Stop it. Fuck. Okay. Yes, this won't be as easy as the last one. Guys, fuck off, seriously. Okay, I really thought that would work better than it did. I was wrong. Crowd control. I mean, it is a good crowd control spell, but not when the crowd is already in control of you, I suppose. Another fuck, and you're firing big shit. No enemy ahead, and then key ahead. Precious item ahead. Don't actually want to pick up the fireflies, I was trying to pick up those. So then what's down here? Which way is forward? This could be a dead end for all I know. No, it doesn't seem like it. Let's get the item first. That seems... It could well be a key to that door, so... That would make sense. When you say no enemy ahead, can I believe you? Seems on this occasion I can. Secret passage ahead. Liar ahead, yeah. But I have to check because this is how these games are. The liar could be lying, or the person accusing of lying could be lying. There's no way to know. As soon as you know these games have illusory walls, you are forever paranoid. Oh, okay. I guess you get it back, what you spent to get in here. Likely house, therefore brief rest. Okay. Ironically, you couldn't do that inside that cage. There would not be room to splay out. Everyone needs to splay out every now and then. You don't have to do it inside a cage, though. That's a personal preference. A lot of people with some interesting accommodation ideas. I suppose rent prices these days are pretty rough. Sorcerer ahead, yeah, I probably could have guessed that, I guess. Well, we have got a slightly better shield for magic negation. So let's try that. Did I even have this still equipped? I did. Good. We should do that then. So is he right through this door, or is this... I guess so. No boss door, but a kind of just a regular door, because he's not a boss. Okay. In fact, these guys are before the boss. But you're distinctly different to other ones. You're taller for a start. And you've got a fucking magic hammer. Jesus. Okay. How many stone heads do you have? 6? I'm not sure I can backstab you either. Ah, shit. Okay, this is serious. You know what? Come out here and say that to my face. Where it's easier for me to say this to your face. No. Jeez, I am fucking dreadful at the timing on that. And yes, I realise I've just wasted all my flasks right before the boss. That was smart, wasn't it, Steve? Proving your intellect once again. Ah, you sneaky fuckers. What are you doing up there? Come down here and say that. Okay. God damn it, this is awkward. Is there a way to get up to him? No, there isn't, is there? Probably is from the boss room, if I had to guess. You're just going to be annoying, are you? Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. Oh. You know what? I don't even need this. Stay in here and fucking spell yourself silly. Wanker. Okay, well this is going to be interesting. Try guard counter. Didn't expect strong foe. Why didn't you? Always expect a strong foe, and if nothing else, be pleasantly surprised when it isn't. Well, this will gradually give us health back, so I guess I'm going to go for that. They didn't necessarily say it's a sorcerer in here, but I'm just going to assume so. I think that might be the smartest thing to do. We could try out our healing puppet if we can summon during it. That's a new thing. I don't think I've used well, technically her, but saying I don't think I've used her feels weird on stream yet. So we can use her here, hopefully. As for that, I guess I'll just magic up my shield again. Bit of a waste if it's not going to be a magic user, but time will tell. By time, I mean 2 seconds. Oh, okay. You guys. Oh, remember when we thought the clay men were going to be the Crystalians? This is what they actually are, and wow, already you are fucking annoying. Like, let's not give them a combo or anything. Let's make them repeating automatons with an incredibly annoying stab attack. What is the other one doing? Okay. Oh, I already don't like the sound of this. Okay. Call in help. Ah, you fuck! How do you... They're gonna not give a shit about magic, are they? They're gonna be completely immune. Yeah, that is doing approximately fucking. Ah. Are you... You can be backstabbed, okay? That... God, look how little damage that did. That might be a way to go. And you can be staggered, okay. Oh, okay, that was way more for... What the fuck? What's going on here? Why am I suddenly doing massive amounts of damage? Okay, if it works in your favour, don't question it. Stop hurting my finger puppet maiden thing. Ah, if I can catch him in the right rhythm, this might not be as difficult. And now that you're just a spellcaster and not fucking spamming Spearman. So I guess maybe they have high defense but very low poise. It could be something like that. So you've just got to... It's about DPS sort of thing rather than any one big hit, I guess. Crystal release. Honestly, it sounds a bit rough from what I know with what people do with crystals, but you know. A lot of people claim to get a release from their crystals, but so there's return to entrance, and then there's this. What? Hmm? Curious. Where does this lead? Maybe into the academy? Could do. I don't remember any unchecked out lifts, but... Oh Christ, yeah, it seems like it will, if it's going this high up. We are right underneath the academy, in terms of the map. Yeah, so it does. Where the fuck is this? This is not just in the academy, this is in the highest parts of the academy. Was this finally at the bell tower? You had to go a secret route to get it all along. It is! Ah, yippee, Kaye. Kaye, isn't it? I don't know. Whatever. Well, what was all the fuss about? Terra Magica. Sounds important. Blimey. If it wasn't pissing it down with rain, there'd probably be a lovely view here, but... Alright, while we're up here, let's... That's curious. You're not allowed to put messages here. Why is that? Don't know. Anyway. Right, Terra Magica raises the magic strength of those within the sigil. Draws an academy sigil upon the ground, raising the magic strength of those within. Once, the sigil would be cast from the highest belfry of the academy, covering the entire institution's grounds. This spell allows such vivid experience of spellcasting success, it turns many a fledgling into a true sorcerer in a flash of newfound understanding. Ah. Very powerful from a lore perspective then. Not all that useful for me. Unless I was sort of doing co-op or some such, I imagine. Sorcery of the Mysterious Crystallians creates a mass of crystal, then shatters it to scour a wide area with a violent rain of crystal shards. This sorcery is used by high-ranking adepts among the Crystallians. Some also call this sorcery the Crystal Sun. Why didn't you call it that then? That seems like a cooler name. Oh wow, it's actually beyond our reach. 41 intelligence. Only barely then. And what was that one? 20. Okay, so maybe we'll use that. It's the fact they put it next to shattering crystals suggests it's you know, a kind of better form of that. Maybe. Cool. Oh well, I'm glad we solved the mystery of the fucking bell tower here anyway. Neat. Yeah, I'm curious what the no messages up here is about though. Why? Can't imagine why. Oh well. Makes it look like I was sort of summoning the elevator there, doesn't it? Or just a nut job. But you know, we don't discriminate. Nut jobs can summon elevators too. Or lifts, depending on what part of the country they're in. See, I was merely being multicultural. I didn't say lift. I didn't say elevator when I meant lift. Actually, what I did there was... in trying to describe my mistake, I actually said the correct version. Fucking... my vocabulary is just mutilated. Well, that's 2 down in fairly okay time. I mean, yeah, 10 more to go. Let's hope some of these are very small, short caves. It's possible. Right. Next up. I suppose the whole reveal thing of where is going next isn't really going to work because you'll see it on the map. So... I also need to remember where the fuck they were. Ah, okay. I must have missed that on the last one. It does in fact give you the name when you first go in. Groveside Cave. Alright then. At the side of the grove. Which was in fact... Oh yeah, it was around here, wasn't it? Very early on actually, so this might be an easier one. Considering this is just... you know, early on in Limgrave, nearish where the tree sentinel is, I think. So we'll see how that go. Let's put on some different clothing, mix things up a bit. We found this. We got that off one of the headless, ghostly, golden people who. Well, we were calling them giant elephant bell things. They're apparently called wandering mausoleums. So, kind of dingy, but sort of suits our helmet. Many have died here. Oh, good, wolves. Wolves are always fun. I guess many have died here, but it could have been many early game people, yeah. Oh, hello. Ah! Okay, I'm gonna put the torch away. Put the torch away. Oh shit, I've still got the magic shield out, haven't I? Okay, this should not be too difficult. In theory. Ooh, a crack pot. We can always do more. Do more? Yeah. If you have more, you can do more. With crack pots. Available now. In all good bookstores. Why bookstores? Because nowhere else will take them. And a golden rune. And more fireflies. I don't really know enough about I have heard the word because they say it in Disco Elysium all the time, but I can't remember it now, so insectology is what we're going with. But I don't feel like fireflies would be in a cave. Aren't they normally outside? That's sort of the point. They light up the night sky and all that shit. I don't know. Sorry, what? I said I don't know. No, you didn't. You said some garbled form of it. Alright. Well, many of Godric's boys apparently didn't fare too well here. Oh, and okay, yeah, this really ain't. That's it then. Think carefully, therefore no hidden path ahead. Try circling around. Alright. This shouldn't be too difficult. Beastman of Farum Azula. Alright. I feel like we've seen something akin to you before, but you had daggers then, you didn't have that fucking thing. Okay, interesting. Yeah, we got this. Shut up. Okay. Yeah, that was probably the easiest boss fight we've ever done. Flame Drake Talisman. Sounds neat. And you put talisman in the name, which helps boost fire damage negation. We could have done with that a long time ago. This is what I mean about perhaps we should have not ended up with such a backlog of caves that we had to do an entire stream dedicated to them. This would have helped against the crazy Aztec head, Easter Island heads on wheels, flamethrower things. Talisman depicting a red ancient dragon. The ancient dragons, who ruled in the prehistoric era before the Erd Tree, would protect their lord as a wall of living rock, and it is so that the shape of the dragon has become symbolic of all manner of protections. Just not against dragons. Oh, so they're of a kind then. We technically had one of those before. Almost, I imagine they're akin to the Stonecrest rings in earlier games. So there's probably a magic one and an arcane kind of one, maybe. It depends if it takes into account resistances and things as well, or if it's just like the elements of stuff. Okay, so Beastman living down here, eating people? No, maybe not. Eating animals. I guess if you're a Beastman, which is worse? If you're eating beasts, then that's more cannibalistic, isn't it? But he is also a man. At that point, maybe there's no avoiding it. It's cannibalism either way, so you might as well just eat everything. Fun times. That seems to be everything. Well, that was the quickest one, I think, so far. I almost said we're smashing through these at a good pace, but I don't want to say that because that will jinx it. And we'll just get utterly fucked over in the next one. But, you can say faux shower. Sometimes those loading screens take a worryingly long time. Okay, now we might start to struggle to remember where the next ones were. I think there's a whole bunch down here. Tombswood Catacombs. That's next. Down near the old Morn. See, it's easier for me to think of this entire area as Morn for some reason. Because of Castle Morn, but it's actually, they say it's the Weeping Peninsula, which is more memorable really, but lengthier to say, so perhaps that's why it didn't stick in my mind as much. Right, number 4. Manage this and we'll be a third of the way through. Aha, okay, you need at least one of these, do you? The catacombs usually suggest that there's going to be skelly boys around. Thankfully, I think we have a whole shit ton of these keys, so we should be okay. Oh, didn't mean to do that, but I had the torch equipped. Lucky that guy was so tall that his attacks kind of went over us. Ah, neat. Those are always handy to have. That was number 9, is it? Oh, okay. We don't have 8. Rancor pot. Enables you to brew a rancor. That must be what that means. To spawn vengeful spirits? Really? Huh. That seems useful. Enchanted by the ancient death hex. Throw at enemies to spawn vengeful spirits that chase down foes. In times of old, the dead were burned with ghost flame, and from those cinders arose vengeful spirits. First we've heard of something called ghost flame. But, cool. Cool, I guess. Maybe we will try one of them out. And it will be one, because we've stocked up on fire pots, but, fuck it, why not? Try holy. Yes, I'm sort of trying holy for any of these places. Right, it's one of these again. Seems like this could be a lengthier excursion then. Oh! So you're allowed the fire pots. Stand up so I can kill you. Okay, noted that didn't kill them in one, like it has on most other occasions. Still don't think this will be a deeply challenging one, but difficulty has gone up again from... Well, I mean, it's pointless to say it's gone up from Groveside, because that was the easiest one we've done, but... Just the whole kind of hindrance of having to have this holy affinity does make it a bit more of a ball ache. I suppose that's a kind of difficulty. What is that noise? Huh. You didn't fit one of them Easter Island flamethrower things down here, did you? Also, why aren't all of those candles lit? If they're firing flame down like that, you would think... Okay, noted. Not sure where I can feasibly get to in that short amount of time. Any hints? Try projectile weapon. Be wary of trap. Yes, I noticed trap. Try bow. Okay, so this suggests that it can be destroyed. I can't lock onto it from here. Nope, fuck. Camera fucked. Trying to see if I could lock onto it from a certain distance. Can I fire this straight enough to work as a bow? And will it reach far enough? hit it, I'm pretty sure, but... yeah, no, that did the trick. So what the fuck was it? It shattered into nothingness, whatever it was. Try trap and then seek up. Okay. Ooh. Right, I see the ambush that was happening there. Just before I heard that, I did think, there's a lot of bloodstains here. Also, why can't I pick that up? I did... no? Alright, fine. Oh. Whoa, okay. Ah, I see. It didn't shatter into nothingness. It went back underground. Pillar of flame kind of trap. Oh, shit. Ran out of juice. Nope. Oh good, a message was praised. I wonder which one. Is this back near the start? I feel like something would have appeared. No, it can't be, because you guys are out. No secret ahead, no. Are we praising people for pointing out where there aren't secrets now? Ah, so it's not technically near the start, but we could see. This is what we could see from the start, I think. Praise the lever. I'm not going to praise it, I'm going to pull it. Said every. Okay, well, that has opened the big door, but there was still another route back by the trap. Hopefully we can deactivate the trap still. Hopefully as easily as stepping on it. Oh, come on, how did you miss that, you fool? Jesus, if I fuck this up, that'll be super embarrassing. Nope, you only needed to thwack it. I am curious about that now. Right. Goes up. Goes down. Didn't seem to go down. Just for future reference, in case we come across these again. No, you do have to whack them. Okay. But that will do the trick. Hey, no, that's fucking cheating. Okay, they're crafty about it then. Someone was having a... I don't know. Rickets Anonymous here. Prattling pate. We will have to see what that is in a minute. Shit. I knew it, that they always do that before the M. Bison Psycho Crusher. Okay, so just a little area. So that item seemed reminiscent of the kind of message stones you could get in the DLC of DS1. Yeah, no, it is that. It emits a voice that says thank you. Twisted clay sculpt in the shape of a human head. A wistful fetish that imparts voices and words on an eternal journey. Game, you are officially using the word fetish in too many of these item descriptions. Also, I much preferred Hawkeye Gove's wooden carvings to this. That's not as charming a voice, is it? Hawkeye Gove had a wonderful warmth to his voice. Yeah, no, that's fucking Dr. Claw from Inspector Gadget. Anyone could do that voice.
I'll get you next time, Gadget.
See, even I can do that voice, and I can't even do my own voice, so... yeah, don't think much of that. What would be really depressing now is if I find out that that is actually the same voice actor as Hawkeye Gove. He's just, I don't know, a decade of chain smoking has turned his voice into that. Well, you know, neat to have all the same. Why are you guys coming back? I already did this. We already done this song and dance. There it is. I was gonna say, I can't find the door. Okay, so is the boss gonna be... try skill? Oh god, I hope not. Didn't expect range battle, blood loss, oh blood loss. No mention on whether I need holy damage for it though. Gonna try not, I think. Might also try a spear. If they're talking about long range. I mean, more so than that, I will probably try spells, but... you know. Needs must and all that. Try and cover every angle. Okay. Cemetery Shade. Ah, shit, you might actually be spectral though. Yep, definitely so. Oh wow, you're a real ooga booga, aren't you? Ah. Not with much defense. Although I gotta be careful because that did a fuck ton of bleed very quickly. And you don't like the ice. Oh, this should be fine, in theory. As long as he doesn't dodge everything. You almost seem like you should be from a different kind of game. What's that? Ugh! Oh no! Oh god! Oh Christ! Oh, paralysing boogers! Brain parasite! Insect! Head crab! Fuck! That's revolting. What have you done to me? I better not have like a fucking egg larva thing in me now. Oh, fuck off already. No. Shit! You sneaky fuck. Get out of my face. Right. Could have just fired a spell at him at this point, but he's probably going to dodge it. No, okay, just to make me look like an idiot. Thanks. Lahootle the Headless. Well, that certainly wasn't him. He very much had a head. He had too much of a head, if anything. So who's Lahootle? And how do I properly say it? Because it probably isn't like that. Luttle. Lahootle. Lochtle. I'm going to go with Lahootle until I hear otherwise. Spirit of a Headless Knight who leads the mausoleum soldiers. Oh. Wields a lance enrobed in death and hurls spectral lances at foes. Lahootle sacrificed her life, so that in death she could continue to protect a soulless demigod until their revival, earning her the hero's honor of Erdtree burial. Right, so it's an honor to end up like that, is it? Yeah, really. Can see why you're all clamoring for the position. Gross. There's not an item here, you fool. Okay, well, different summons are cool to have. Really haven't needed much in the way of summons. I mean, we did with the Crystal Egg Boys. I guess that was the closest we got to difficult one there. Well, I like that we're going on a bit of a lore journey with it as well, finding out the exact details of this whole people embedded into the roots of the tree thing. Because that does require an explanation, I think. I think if you're ever in a place where that is happening and no one's asking why, you need to be that person. Or you need to get the fuck out, depending on the vibe. Some kindly jellyfish. Just to give you an idea of whereabouts all these things were. That probably doesn't help narrow it down, but you know. I believe Castle Morn is over in that sort of direction. Cool. Where to next? Well, I don't know. I will have to check. Because I have forgotten. Okay, good, it's that one. Where is that one? Don't remember that either, do you? Smart ass. Feel like it was there. Grand. Number 5. Ha 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 ha, staying alive. Keep thinking about if we want to try out different spells and whatnot, but really, like I said, the one we got is not all too swish, and then the other one we got is not available to us at present. Shatter Earth. When the fuck did we get that? What? Okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's try that then. Since I don't remember when I got that. Shatter Earth feels like something you'd remember. All right. Fine. Whatever. Yeah. Cool. Fuck it. Why not? Let's swap our clothing about a bit more again. Although not all of this really works with our bucket head, but see, that can look cool if we're wearing something else, but do you have anything else that you're willing to go with? Guess we could go with that. Could go with that since we're in the catacombs. Do we want to cosplay in that respect? Not that much, we don't. And also, that's the heaviest armor we have, so it'll fuck up our roll. But, doesn't not work, but that kind of works in a weird way. It's kind of taking a hit on defense for the sake of fashion, but fuck it, why not? Let's be an oogie billy boogly skeleton-y wellerton-y. That went well, didn't it? Yes, thanks. You don't have to mock me for every sentence that I don't manage. Oh, what the fuck? Fuck off back where you came from. Thanks. Thanks. Okay. So maybe not skeletons in this one. Maybe I'll be the only skeleton here. Seems like gargoyles are more the thing. Ooh, you're creepy, aren't you? Well, as long as they keep coming up from easy to knock them off ledges, then yeah, that'll go alright. And then presumably the boss of this one will be Vlad. No, I'm trying to read the message. No weak foe ahead. Okay. Yeah, this might be a real one. Ah, this is no good. I've got nowhere to knock you off now. Shit. Oh, and you do bleeding damage. Wonderful. Shit. Oh, you're gonna be really fucking irritating to fight. I can tell already. Shit. Okay. What's the point in blood loss at that point? I'm already dead. What did the candle stand do? Vicious little impy fuckers, aren't they? Alright, first death at number 5. That's not... Well, it's not good, is it? It's not bad either. It's just kind of predictable, I suppose. Okay, well, since I don't need holy damage against them, let's get something better going on here. Cold Flail. Still one of our best options. And they are still stone, even if they're not skeletal. So strike sort of damage, blunt force trauma is usually the way to go with things like that. Because you obviously can't make these things bleed as easily as they can to you. I remember now, actually, I did fight one of these things. I don't believe it was this. It could have been this one. Some of these caves I wandered in like the first few steps, and one of them, I remember a gargoyle type thing attacking me because I got its weapon, which clearly works very well for them. Right, focus on one. Okay, damage is way better. It's now feasible as opposed to before. Good. Be wary of right. And that's why. Thank you, messages. Nothing much there. These ones are a bit brighter, aren't they? We haven't needed the torch in a minute. I guess, well, the catacombs tend to have candles, the caves don't, so that's sort of the difference there. Oh, okay, wasn't expecting that. Well, oh, fuck! Oh, shit. Ow. Oh, okay, I should probably be dead, shouldn't I? Oh! That feels way more lethal than it turned out to actually be. Yeah, generally I shouldn't have come back from that, should I? That's a one and done. That's very forgiving of you, game. Fair. Okay, how do we go about this without that happening again? Where's the way forward is the question. I guess it has to be in that corner that I can't see. I've got those glow stones. Can I throw stones them? Or is it... do they not work like that? No, that's something else. Where's the glowstone? That's it. Or is this just going to be a chuck it on the floor thing? Like the rainbow things, but brighter. Yeah, that don't... Oh, actually, wow, that does enough to even light up that corner. Okay, fair play. In which there doesn't appear to be an exit, so what the fuck is this room? Is it just death? Was it only ever death? I guess it could have only ever been death. No, 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 I need that bit. Ah, fuck. Ow, okay. Oh shit, okay, so it doesn't put you down enough. Okay, no. Right. This is not as easy as I thought then to get out. There's not like a gap, is there? Like... not that's easily visible. Okay. Well, at least now we know why it's called the Impaler's Catacombs. Yeah, that's just death. I did wonder if there might be something secret underneath, but no. Just death. Still not seeing any gaps or anything. No, I think that's just death. Wait, hang on. Jumping off required ahead. Death ahead, therefore try down. No, that down looks like death as well. That's the problem. I guess it could be shallow water. It looked deeper to me. Said every. Alright, I'm trusting you here, message. Which might be a mistake. No, no, they were right. I should have also paid attention to the fact that there are messages down here. Okay. I don't know, because flowers seem to grow here. So now we're almost in more of the sewers than the catacombs. If only I had a life. By the way, press the message. Well, you know. When he's speaking truth, he's speaking truth. I feel like you're not skeletons, you might be zombies. The difference is academic sometimes, but... No, not that. Come on, I was... Fucking hell. Buy me a drink first. Not a fan of the old fire, are you? Luckily I have the lungs of an accordion, so I can do that all day apparently. you can... Are you new, or are you all getting back up? Oh, please help. That seems like a good one to have. Okay, don't know if it's the same guys or just infinitely spawning, but I'm gonna suggest we get a shift on. Whilst trying to explore, which is an awkward thing to try to have to do. Oh, that was worth it. Thanks. Ah, Christ. That helps. No, 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 no. Not a hugger. Get the fuck away. Ah! What did I just say? Consent, man. It's important. Oh god. Oh god. Is that everything down here? Yes, let's say it is. Oh, fuck that. Fuck them zombie sewers. You can't climb ladders, right? That would be silly. You fuck. Cheap as shit. I bet the messages would have warned me. Yep. I'm not going to appraise that one just because I don't think that one kicks in time. Like, I think it was already attacking me by the time I was here. And we've got another one of their weapons. Okay. That's a good sign. Suggests this will be a breeze. Try lightning. I don't have lightning. You fuck. Don't tell me that. Maybe we'll try that. I don't know. Oh shit. No target lock ahead. Interesting. Alright, fuck it. Let's see how this goes. Erdtree Burial Watchdog. No, there is... Oh, and there's a bunch of you fucks. What the hell? Oh god. Oh god, I don't like that. That looks horrible. And weird. Said everyone. What? It just floats, doesn't it? It just floats, because why not? Okay. Yeah, I can see why they said no target lock. Because, hang on, does killing the little ones take the health down? Unclear. Of course, what watchdog can't breathe fire? No, it doesn't. Okay, I guess I just caught it in some of the stuff before. Okay, D-lock on. But I can't also... I need to... No, maybe just... Meh. Shit. Fuck off. Ah. Okay, so... Fuck you, seriously. No, 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 no. I'm not doing this. I'm not having this. I refuse. You can take your bleed damage and fuck off back to wherever you came from. Yeah. Come on. Its defense is not all that great. I can do this. I just need the time. Can somebody give me the time? Gotcha. And the rest of you can fuck off. Yes. That would have been annoying if that didn't happen. Whew. Okay. Bit trickier. Demi-human ashes. Five demi-humans, which don't look like the gargoyles. Spirits of demi-humans that are small in stature but have a violent, brutish disposition. That sounds like them. Though they seem somewhat intelligent, when night falls their blood boils and they become feral. Oh, alright. Guess maybe we'll try them out if we've got a lot to potentially try out now. Every time. We just, yeah, just nothing but jokes to be had. Okay, fine. You wish you had as many jokes as these people have. Well, as many isn't the point, it's the sheer repetition. It's one joke repeated ad nauseum. Are you any different? Maybe not. I like to think I have at least 3 jokes. Couldn't tell you what they are off the top of my head, but you know. That was it. This was a bit of a weird one to find on top of hills and such. I mean, once you're there, the giant gravestones do sort of give it away, but finding it wasn't immediately obvious. So yeah, as you can see, it's near where we first met Irina, I believe, and the bridge. When we met the bridge, yeah. Alright, next up. Trying to recall this because this wasn't over here somewhere? I feel like it was. Yes, there we are. Which, as you'll notice, is in Leonia again, and so potentially not necessarily an easy one. In fact, they might be ramping up in difficulty for a while now. But if we beat this one, we're halfway there. Whoa, something something bear. Keep wondering if I might get enough for a level up. No, we're a long way off from that. Alright. I do weirdly kind of like this coat. I'm going to see if it works with our bucket head. No. Does it work with something else? Sort of goes okay with that. Or that. We haven't seen our face in a minute. But that's not necessarily something we want to do. That's apparently what is meant to go with it, but fuck that shit. We could do that. That's kind of weird. That's very weird. Fuck it, we'll go with that. Are we talking skeletons again in here? What the fuck? Christ. You were fucking 0 to 60 and 0. Alright, more of the gargoyles then, evidently. Jesus Christ. You know what? We might need some actual armor on. It's becoming apparent. We could wear a wolf head, be a bit blithy for a bit. Fuck it, why not? We'll see how that goes. Our roll's still good, that's the main thing. Saw you that time, you fuck. And you also ballsed it up. Okay, so it's right here. Ah, I remember this one now, actually, yes. The lever's not working. I already pulled it. I went a little way into this one, if I remember, because I hadn't fully decided on if I was doing the cave stream idea yet, so. Imps all live, hello. Appropriate name considering what I'm fighting, but seek up. No, seek left would have been the advice there. Do I know Smabbles? I don't know Smabbles. I don't. Is that a person? Is that a thing? Is this what they meant by up? Is that a trap? Ah, that's what they... Fuck. Okay, noted. Hidden path ahead. You'd hope so, because there's no other way forward. Ambush ahead. Well, there's one right in front of me. I'm guessing... Yeah, okay. Would have been an ambush if they were awake. Yeah, that one's not even... Well, your loss. Smabbles, question mark. Yeah, I don't know Smabbles, no. As I said, it... I don't know if that's a person, a thing, a country, a sexual act, language, food. No idea. Rare Lucaria soldier ashes. Pretty standard, I guess. Sort of... Well, no, it is still Leonia. I guess it makes sense as a thing to find here. Not sure which is better, really, them or the Godric soldiers. The descriptions would suggest the Godric ones are better because you get 2, but as opposed to 3. A trio of spirits consisting of 2 disposable foot soldiers and their superior. Right. Soldiers of Rare Lucaria were also known as the Cuckoos. They were given free rein by the Academy to wage war as they pleased, and they were infamous for their rapacious ways. Ah. Smabbles has you as suggested on her Twitch. Oh shit. I might be wrong. Yes, Smabbles may have been someone who tuned into one of these streams well, not that long ago, but long enough ago that I forgot. So, apologies for that. Yes, back in, well, it was months ago now, but yeah, she tuned in, followed me, I think, and then I followed her back, and that was sort of the long and short of our interaction, really. But yes, no, so I guess technically I do know some Smabbles. That would explain. So she has me as suggested on her Twitch, not just as in who she's following, like in a separate section. That's very appreciated if she has done that. I believe it was a she, if I'm thinking of the right person. That just occurred to me as well. Pretty sure it was. Do you have a Discord? I don't, I'm afraid. Like I say, we really just had that one interaction that time months ago. Oh god, that clearly has thrown me for a loop. I started wandering back to the start. Fucking idiot. What was, yeah, complete mind fart there. Sorry about that. That said, there doesn't seem to be anywhere further to go. Is it possible this one doesn't have a boss fight? Or it could be another hidden path, but the problem with that is you start smacking every wall and then you're here forever. And we don't got time to do that. No, maybe that's all there is to this one then. No, that can't be right, can it? Because I've pulled a lever. So there is a heavy door that must have opened somewhere. Maybe it's further back. Did we pass the heavy door? No. Okay, I'm missing something here, clearly. We'll work it out. Well, we might not work it out, but if we can't work it out, we'll give up on it. Heavy door couldn't have been any of these points. Wouldn't have been there either. Yeah, it really does feel like I'm missing something. But if I can't see what it is, I can't do much. Well, this one may have stumped us to an extent. I may have to look into what is missing here and come back to this. Because I'm not seeing a door it could have opened. Nope. Alright, we give up on that one. Seems weird. The rule has been pretty uniform up until this point. That they do all have a boss fight and everything attached to them. Even Groveside, which was the smallest one. Feck. You know what, maybe I will just look that up, because I don't kind of want to leave that unfinished as a prospect. So, and it could also be a good time to just have a brief intermission. So, that may be what we do. And, yeah, so depending on whether we've completed that or not, that would be the halfway point, so good time for it. And we'll be back momentarily. There is a knack to this one, and the knack is that it's... Sorry, I should get the microphone near my face. There is a knack to this one, and the knack is that it's complete bullshit. Even the guide is saying how fucked it is. It says I'm pretty sure the guide is being sarcastic. It says it's a pretty straightforward dungeon with about 7 illusory walls. So I don't feel too bad about not seeing the way forward on this one. Nor do I feel too bad about straight up looking up the answer, because fuck that. Like, yeah, you're just sort of taking the piss at that point, aren't you, FromSoft? So we found the one. You would think, okay, is the next illusory wall just at the back of that final room? No. It is instead somewhere around here. At the bottom of the 2 sets of stairs leading to the exit, hit the archway next to the stairs. That's a pillar, that's... I mean, these are the 2 sets of stairs. This one seems different, doesn't it? Okay. This is the potential problem now if we can't figure this shit out. I mean, these are bricked up archways. Do you mean this actual archway? Okay, let me reread this. As you are making your way back to the entrance, at the bottom of the 2 sets of stairs leading to the exit, hit the archway next to the stairs. This is the archway before the stairs. For fuck's sake. You fucking game, you. Oh, son of a bitch. I'm not sure which is more annoying, the layout or you guys. That's some fucking horse shit. How are people meant to figure that out? God damn it, game. I know this is your thing that you do, but Christ. Watchdog staff. Right, sorry, just trying to finagle things here. What is the watchdog staff? A staff, presumably, used by watchdogs. So it wouldn't be in weapons, would it, numbnuts? But it's also not in staffs. So... okay. Is it a fucking talisman again, is it? Can't even remember what it looked like now. No, it's not. None of that. God damn, where the fuck was it? Not going to be an ingredient, is it? Key item? No. Is it a spell? It's not a spell. Nor an incantation. Nor one of those. It must... I must have missed it. All this shit, all this very mild... Well, it's not... You couldn't even call these puzzles, are they? They're just obstacles in the way. And you can either hit every wall, try and find it out, or do what I'm doing. Either way, it's a bit of a pain in the hole. Colossal weapon, watchdog staff. Right, we can't use that shit. Large stone staff embedded with glintstone, wielded by Erd Tree burial watchdogs who protect catacombs. The The watchdogs, battered and broken over their lengthy tenure, rule the catacombs and are even said to command the imps. Right, so they're not the imps, okay. Channel magic into the glintstone to activate an ancient sorcery, producing floating magic projectiles that chase enemies automatically. That would be neat, if we could use it. Can we at least see it? Yeah, I guess that's pretty colossal. Strength and intelligence sort of spec characters weren't much of a thing in prior games. I guess they're going for that more now. Oh yeah, that just seems like a cheer when you haven't got the stats for it. Exit the hidden doorway and proceed up the first set of stairs. Once you are before the last set of stairs, head right and hit the second and fourth archway. Okay. I mean, I would have considered that second. Just hit them all, I guess. Right, that's, yeah, that is the fourth. What were you talking about the second then? That's the first. What do you... How could you possibly think that's the second? 1 and 4 you got there. God, if the fucking guide isn't gonna make sense. Yeah, even if you start from the other direction, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, you fucking words on a page. It's better be worth it. 7 illusory walls. What the fuck were you thinking? Alright, the way forward seems straightforward here, at least. Kind of. For the moment. Right, I could have... Well, I did figure that one out, so that's fine. Is it going to be straightforward from here? Yes, I noticed. And there is the boss door. Okay, good. Right. We can move back now. When I say move back, I mean I had to close the chat during that, so okay, cool. Let's hope the boss fight isn't like a puzzle in and of itself. Maybe the boss fight will be an illusory wall. An invisible wall that just rams into you. Spirit caller snail? That's not a snail. I've seen snails and that ain't it. You're lying. Hang on a minute. The snail is... Ah! Fuck! Oh, really, man? Okay, the snail is somewhere else because I was hitting that and that wasn't hurting him, so the snail is hidden. Oh god, this really is going to be an illusory wall thing. There's going to be a little snail hidden behind a wall somewhere and that's the actual boss. Fuck it. This whole Road's End catacombs can go fuck themselves. This entire dungeon is based around fuck you. Like, okay, so what's the gimmick for this one going to be? Wolves, golems, poison mist? No. Fucking bullshit. Sorry, sir? The theme is fucking bullshit. You work the rest out. Oh, okay. And then they did. Okay. First things first, there's just enough runes there to not want me to waste them. Where's this? I heard something make a weird noise. It is... Oh. Ah, you're not behind a wall, you're just invisible. And snails don't hiss like snakes. Ah, fuck. No, please, mate. Okay, and there's a light source, and you can ah, fucking hell. You can kind of tell. Fuck you. And you. Glintstone sorcerer ashes. I'm not sure I want them, I'll be honest with you. Call upon the power of the bullshit troll artist. Spirit of a rare Lucarian sorcerer wearing a stone crown, a scholar of the Olivinus Conspectus who has mastered the use of the Glintstone stars sorcery. Okay, so just one of those guys with a high level spell. Alright, fine. If only I had a pickle. Right. So that was total horse shit, but at least we can say we did complete that one. I wouldn't like to have done a whole stream dedicated to this gimmick of caves and then have one that was left unfinished, you know? I'm pernickety like that. Hopefully it's the last one with fucking illusory wall bullshit. I don't mind like a few of them, or if they're in a fairly obvious place, or if they're more, if they're very clearly extras, you know, for hidden things. I don't mind that, but that's like part of the whole dungeon. It, I don't know, just seemed a little bullshit to me. Not having a go. Don't know what I'm doing fashion-wise here. Ah, fuck it. Let's go back to Old Faithful. So yeah, we used that, and I don't feel like I got a real sense of what it did. So maybe we'll wait and try that shit out some other time. Okay, next up. We're over the halfway point now. Ah, I remember. This one is further back here. Yep, that took me a second because I'm in the back end of everything, so I couldn't read it. But yeah, again, so back to Limgrave, which will suggest a sort of easier difficulty, but I don't want to take it all for granted necessarily. Time will tell. Well, okay, that's different.
It hurts.
Oh, it's you, Bok. This must have been the cave he was talking about going to. That I did not recommend you go to, but you kind of did it anyway.
Oh. What are you doing here?
Saving you, probably.
You must leave this place at once. They'll rush in and beat you to a pulp. You'll end up just like me.
No, I'll still have trousers. I'll never be just like you. Not to be unsympathetic. Also, I've had my fair share of being rushed at and beaten to a pulp, so is there anything I can do for you? Help you?
What are you doing here? You must leave this place at once.
Yeah, no, okay. Well, hopefully you're not going to die after all this, but... Revenge required ahead. Yeah. I mean... I say revenge. He did rather come down here of his own accord. If I remember correctly, his justification was, I need to make it up to you. I'll go in this cave and get... He was banished from this cave, and then he was going to go and get something for me. But I never actually asked him to. I was happy with the 10 mushrooms or whatever he gave me. But I will happily beat these guys to a pulp as revenge for that. Why would you kick someone with such a snazzy hat out of this cave anyway? Maybe they were... yeah, I see now. None of you have hats. You were all just jealous of box swag. Oh, wow. Well, he was a bigger one, but he wasn't any tougher. At least relative to our flail. Oh, hang on. Old Knight Istvan. That's... huh, why would I need... don't know anyone called Istvan. We will see. Let's try summoning our demi-human things just to test them out since we can here. Oh, they're kind of the same as you guys, aren't they? Well, that was apt. Alright, tribal cave war, I guess. Ah, so this was a boss room. Okay. Wasn't immediately apparent. Fuck. Oh. Oh yeah, there's two of the chiefs. Okay, so... right, let me put that in right. Fuck. Pretty simple. Demi-human's not doing all that well against him. I guess they're good distraction, especially when there's 5 of them. That might be all you need sometimes. I feel like, especially early on, this could become overwhelming with the amount in here. Also, they didn't all die when their chief did. Curious. Although he had sort of... oh, maybe he stopped and cowered in fear. Unclear. Also, further evidence that we sort of did this out of turn was getting regular tailoring tools after we found golden ones. So that was in key items, I think. Yeah, sewing needle. Bok the demi-human's prized sewing needle. Was that what he was going to get us? Portable set of tailoring tools. Enables armor alterations at sites of grace. Damn, so this whole time I thought that seemed like a bit of a sparse mechanic if you could only do it to what they called it was like demigod not costumes but not armaments, fucking clothing. And at the site of grace we apparently only have 2 that count for that, our starting astrology gear and the Rhea Lucaria stuff. So now hopefully we'll be able to fiddle around with all our clothing, which will be cool. Also it says return to entrance there, but there is more to this cave. Hi guys. Tell you what, despite how I named the stream, there's been plenty of moss. Haven't actually come across any bats yet, which is rare. Oh. I feel like this is where I found this area, isn't it? Or no, it can't be. No, it definitely can't be, because this is... Ah, this is that separate island. This is how you find that island. Ah, well, I kind of want to... I'm unsure what to do in terms of box questline. Let's explore here first and then go back to him. Because otherwise that feels like a long faff around. Ah, site of grace here. Which means we can dip back here anyway, so that actually works out okay. So yeah, if you're unclear, we are here. Church of Dragon Communion. Damn, okay. Cool. Back to Bok then. Lucky I still had a drink in my mouth at that time. I was going to say, or not. But again, he just hadn't loaded in.
Oh. What you...
Really? Oh, okay. I was going to say, because yeah. Can I still use the tailoring stuff if I just give you the needle?
Wait. Is that what I think it is? You got it back for me. My sewing needle.
Just kind of dropped it at him there, but yeah.
What made you go and do a thing like that? My mum was a seamstress, and that sewing kit was all I had to remember her by. I always wanted to be just like sweet old mum. Then I suppose I can't just curl up and die, can I?
I'd prefer you not to, no.
Thank you. You're very kind. I always wanted to be a seamstress like my mum. Then I suppose I can't just curl up and die, can I?
Presumably, if you don't give it to him,
You're
he
the
does
very guy I always wanted to
curl
be.
up and die. Okay, so are you alright then? Are you going to make your own way out, or...? I guess so, that's all we can do with him, so... Now to check if we can still alter garments and stuff. Shit. We can't. We should have checked it when we still had the sewing needle. Oh, really? Is that it? You can either keep him alive or this entire thing is blocked off to you? Oh god, it doesn't feel worth it now. And he's fucked off. That's annoying. Oh god, don't even know where he is now. Could be fucking anywhere, couldn't he? Alright, fine. I guess we did the right thing. Maybe. Seems weird that he needs the sewing needle and none of the tools. Unless we gave him both. Did we? No, we didn't. Maybe we can find another sewing needle then. In a haystack somewhere. Now what's going on here? Oh, I see. Right, wasn't sure what started and what ended there. Dragon communion. Is it sort of communing with a statue, or are you... You don't seem very alive, but then... Try south and then seek scarab. Oh really, there's a scarab to be had. Good shout. I will do that. Examine altar. Kind of want to examine this first. Hard to tell if when something is described as being made of stone, it's hard to tell when it's alive or not. Alright. Ritual of Dragon Communion. Right, you can give him a dragon heart and get dragon fire, channels dragon to spew flame breath. Oh, these are faith things. Faith and arcane. Dragon claw. Transforms caster into a dragon to tear through foes with dragon claws. That would sort of follow, wouldn't it? Allows one follow-up attack, incantation of those who have hunted dragons and feasted upon their hearts. Theirs is a pure and overwhelming power. Okay. Much the same. And dragon maw. You can bite them. But we can't do any of that because we're non-religious, and that just fucks you over in every single avenue apparently in this game. Fucking thing. Waste my fucking time. Hopefully the scarab will give us something useful. If we can find it. I feel like there could be a lot of hidden little things here. Ah, so it might be up there. Good shout. Yes, it is odd that you have better platforming abilities once you get on a horse. Doesn't seem like the scarabs here though, just this. Exalted flesh, we already have some of that, don't we? That just is a power increase of a kind. Yeah. Where's the scarab? That's a tortoise. Far to the east, you'll find the Cathedral of Dragon Communion, a place where draconic power gathers. What is the point of telling me that when it's there? That's not far to the east, is it? Not from here, anyway. Is the idea that this was once over there? I guess that could make sense. I'm just looking for a scarab. Trying to get something out of this area other than more disappointment. The first message said south, didn't it? So we should probably stop going north. Okay, well I don't think it can be any further south. Why is it always beautiful? Oh, well that's a neat detail. Shipwrecks. Can't be sure if that's a message or what. Oh, it's a glowy skull. No? Oh no, there it is. Didn't see it at first. Luckily it didn't see me either. Oh. I was hoping for a spell. No. 'Twas not to be. Well, this seems like a friendly little island. Lots of friends. Shame there's nothing for our heathen ass. We're forbidden from learning fucking anything cool, seemingly. No, I'm not quite at the drowning myself stage yet. Thanks, guys. Cool that you can get to this island, though. It did seem strange that they would... Like, it was just close enough that you would think it weird if you couldn't get there. Okay, that guy had a great dragonfly head on him. Did he have a dragonfly for a head, or was he killed by it? Who knows, and frankly, who cares? So, nothing much else here. Not for us, not unless we get all God-fearing all of a sudden. $400 runes, that was worth it, wasn't it? Cool. Okay, well, a bit disappointing that we can't really interact with it much, but still, a cave completed nonetheless. Right, next, if I can remember where the fuck the next one is. My mind is telling me somewhere over here. Nope. Ah, shit. Okay. Figured we wouldn't go the whole thing without being lost for where one of them was. And the name of it doesn't really give you any clue either. Maybe down here somewhere? There it is. Got there in the end. So yeah, it's not impossible that the entire game is as unbalanced as it seems towards spellcasters, or it could be a case of we just haven't found the right people again for a great length of time. Could be that I just happened to pick a really shitty stat alignment, and that a strength intelligence build you can do a lot with, but an intelligence dex build you can get fucked, apparently. Oh well. If we manage this, we're 2/3 of the way there. Trap ahead, be wary of hole. Ah, okay. Yeah, I see. Would I have blundered into that? Let's say probably. But this chest itself is not the trap, right? No, good. Oh, well, that was worthwhile, wasn't it? Fucking turtleneck. Ah, fuck! I wanted to avoid that. I thought I could avoid that. Shit, okay. Well, you got the worst of both worlds. Oh, fuck me, you're big. Said no woman over. Right. Ah, fuck. No, no, no. Come on, it'll be embarrassing if I'm killed by the small ones now. Alright. Not the best start. Probably isn't going to result in a shortcut, I don't know, but okay, we're in it now. Glowstones, they could be useful here. I mean, obviously we have the torch, but we do have to unequip it if we want our Hoarfrost stomp. But, boss ahead, like right down there? Okay, let's see if we can retrace our steps then, if that's the boss. Don't want to miss out on these items that are probably not all that swish. Yeah. Can't complain about runes, I suppose, but... Is this back to the beginning, perchance? It is. Wonderful. We didn't miss much there. So, quite a short cave, with that hole being the main gimmick. I was wondering if Earth Bore Cave would live up to its name. A trapdoor is not technically boring. We will wait and see what the boss is like before judging it on that. Now, it could be a boss that starts like as soon as I drop down there, but I'm gonna hope there's a door. Liar ahead. Okay, I'm guessing it's going to start when we head in there then. Right, get your shit together, however this is going to go. Could have been worth having us that starlight spell so we'd have the free hands. Hopefully we can be light enough for this. Oh god, it's a fucking bear thing, isn't it? Rune bear. Oh, you can just fuck off. I hate you guys so much. Oh, of all the things to fight, you are my least favourite. I didn't even change my summon thing to something actually more useful. This is a bad position to be in. Can I do that on the fly? Probably not. Probably gonna die. Probably gonna die. Fuck. Fuck. Oleg. Help. I didn't switch. I didn't switch. And now I've summoned the wrong thing. Okay, great. This has just gone to absolute shit. So, maybe those guys will distract him. And maybe I'll grow wings and fly to the moon. Yeah, hit him with the wand, you fucking moron. Christ. Christ. Some other deity. Just to spice it up. Now, I probably can inflict bleed and frost on you, it's just getting enough of the fucking hits in. Wow, don't think I've ever staggered one before, and I probably never will again. Watch that. Shit. Fuck, okay, can't really get this. Oh no, we did get the stomp in. Well, thanks chaps, you're not totally useless. We're done that. Yeah, okay. Just, he's a bit slow, that one, I guess. And as I suspected, Spelldrake. Yep, pretty much. What that has to do with a bear, I don't know, but another one bites the dust. Maybe they misspelt it wrong all this time. It was meant to be Earth Bear Cave. Might have made more sense. Now, if I remember correctly, this next one might be tricky to get to. There was a reason I put these two together. Because they were pretty much together. If I remember correctly. Yeah, I don't think there was a site of grace for this next one, or at least I didn't go far enough in to find it, so we have to go find it the old-fashioned way, which is fine because it's only over here, but if I remember correctly it's past a bunch of bats as well. Gonna suck if I don't remember now. Okay, down there is not a thing, so I'm not misremembering that much. This doesn't seem like what I remember. It's the possibility I'm misremembering. Oh! What are you doing there? I was just trying to pick that up. Hiding in the bushes. Ah! You fuck! You chicken man. Sneaky fucking chicken man. Awful lot of glowing skulls around here. Almost as if they are bait. But then again, I think they're randomised, so they might not be. I think these things just lead you to the caves. Yeah, that might be how I found it in the first place. Ah, the gold-tinged excrement. He thinks his shit's made of gold. Damn, this is going to be a problem if I... Basically, we're looking for a tunnel, which I thought was nearby. But I might have botched it. Don't remember that exactly. Well, fuck that. I mean, it did say they were the demi-human ruins, so I guess I should have expected it. What the fuck? I don't remember any of this. Maybe because I haven't seen it before. Okay, we got giant monkey people. This... this is going off track. This is not the cave stream as intended. Alright, fuck it. We're here now. Let's see how this goes. Oh, it's got a crown and everything. King of the monkey people. Oh no, wasn't all that in the end. Demi-human queen's staff. Oh, I'm sorry. I called you a king. And now they're all frightened. Well, you should be. Yeah, I wasn't sure how strong that would be, so I got the summon ready and everything. So I'm guessing that's a weapon, the staff? Demi-human staff? Might not be. Could also be that I'm blind. It has happened before. It's not like a catalyst thing, is it? No, it is. Okay, demi-human queen's staff. Glintstone staff, styled as a scepter, a gift once given to the demi-humans to foster peace. It can be wielded even by those of low intelligence, sneered at by fools in the academy. Oh, okay. Yeah, only needs 10 intelligence, so if you're not an int build, but you still want to do stuff. Cool. Good that that's an option. Unfortunately, the rest of this area is completely fucking eluding me. Pretty sure I had this down, but I guess this is all new. Okay, faith... oh. That's almost useful if we were so deprived of the faith stuff that we wanted to be able to drink some faith. That'd be cool. First off, dragon. I don't see a dragon. Certainly not here. Where the fuck is this tunnel? This isn't at all like... I did plan this out, believe it or not. I guess I just forgot. Piss and damn. We came from down by the cave. Yeah, and there's you guys again. Should have put a marker down for this one, shouldn't I? But then, as we learnt, the markers sort of overwrite each other after about 3, which is not ideal. You would think it would still show it though, if I'd been in there at all. Okay, so it's there. Could have seen it easily, it was on the map, but well, at least we... Who knows how long we might have been blundering around before we found it, but it is technically in this direction. See, I remember there being bats here, not flowers, but... Okay. Here we are. Oh no, there's the bats. I wasn't being mad. Cool. There probably is a site of grace, like, not far in here at all. I just didn't explore it properly. When it's a tunnel, they're usually at the bottom, but I hadn't been to any other tunnels at this point. Basically what I'm saying is, apologies for all that wasted time. I guess we got to fight a monkey queen. Maybe that makes it worthwhile. Yeah, sure enough. Could have saved a lot of time there, couldn't we? Right. Numero 90. Full of winos. Winos? Minos, I meant to say. Oh, it's you guys. Right. That makes sense, actually, why they, because they rebelled and everything at the castle, so they put them to work down in these mines, and, I guess eventually they hadn't had enough. Sorry to disturb you, but you disturbed me, so... Well, these are always the best kind of caves, because you find a bunch of smithing materials and upgrade stuff. Which is grand. Me, you went a bit overboard, didn't you? Enemy ahead. I figured there probably would be. Oh, not immediately ahead then. Not like an ambush then. Alright, cool. Fuck. Didn't spot you behind me. Really hate their teeth. Or, well, their whole jaw area really, but... It ain't a good time. Explosive stone. That's new. The fuck are you doing with one of those? Oh well, mine now. Explodes when thrown, yeah. Small stone with a smouldering core. Fire damage. Miners employ these stones as tools for rock blasting, but have long forgotten how to craft them. Curious. So like dynamite, but stony. Well, I guess we have a literal grenade now. Or a rock grenade. So not just chicken people employed down here. But otherwise regular people. What do you mean regular people? Shut up. You know what I meant. And some of them have wings, and some of them just do big flighty jumps. It's odd, the different levels of kind of, I don't know if you'd call it evolution, but transformation of these things. Oh, that's annoying. Ah, 2 for 1. Oh, wow. And I didn't even aim that third one. That seemed way more impressive than the skill behind it, or lack thereof. Pretty alright with that. I got some feathers sticking out of me. That's a bit weird. Soft cotton. Nothing I'm missing in here, I don't think. Explosive barrels in this game. Could just be a regular barrel, but I'm not so sure. One way to find out. Is that the best way to go around it, about it? Doesn't matter if it didn't work. Fuck it, just no, they are regular barrels. My video game mind deceived me. Typical of this game, of all games, to put something like that in there and just have it be a nothing. Seems like this could be a boss thing. We already used that. Or did we not replenish since the last cave? That was foolish if we didn't. Okay, we'll have to do this as best we can. We've still got 3 of each. We should maybe be okay. Try magic, if you say so. Going to be a giant chicken person? No, it's 1 scaly misbegotten. Oh, yeah, you're a little underwhelming. I think the one I think the one I fought at the castle was more serious than this. I guess you're meant to find this place beforehand, probably. Rusted anchor. Too much information, to be honest, but well, yeah, there are people saying weak foe there. Is a rusted anchor a weapon? I feel like he was using it as such. Great axe. A rusty anchor wielded as a weapon. Each of its 4 flukes is thick and sharp, enabling piercing attacks. When the Tarnished left the lands between with their lord, 1 boat alone was said to have been left behind. Oh. Curious. It's the first I've sort of heard of that. Tarnished leaving the... Okay, that could be a whole thing. But that's another one down. Feel like we can do this. What are we at? We're 2 hours 40, yeah? Well, I always expected this to be a potentially longer stream, but, you know, as long as we're not hitting anything crazy like 5 hours. And as I always say, I wouldn't technically mind doing a 5-hour stream. It's the fact of what my commentary would be like by that point, sort of thing. Because I imagine it wouldn't be very good. I imagine it would be somewhat fucked. I worry about it now, to be honest. Right, next on the list, number 10, into double digits. I think I remember where this one is. No, you clearly don't. Also, High Road Cave is not on this list. Is that one we've already done? I hope so. I hope I haven't forgotten one. High Road Cave. Could be. I'll have to investigate after that. Obviously, this is not all the caves in the game. This is just us dealing with the backlog sort of thing. So I guess if we haven't done High Road Cave, I can maybe look into that next time. Or off stream, depending. But number 10 is upon us. Here we go. Let's make a point to rest this time, so we're not going in with depleted morale and spells. Speaking of, we still haven't tried the fucking Shatter Earth thing, have we? Foolish. Now, I'm almost certain there's going to be some bats around here. You don't have a place called Murkwater without bats. God, what is wrong with me today? I thought I switched to the spell, but apparently I didn't. So I was confused when it acted like a different spell. Oh, hello. Yes, stay there while I do this. That's kind of cool. Oh, that rings a bell now. I've seen some of the miners do that, so I guess that's where I got it from. Cool. I was gonna say, is that the that looked golden for a second? I was like, is that the boss door already? That'd be surprising. Hello. So you're not zombies, you're sort of just manky assassins or pirates or something? Manky, dirty cave people. That's what I guess we're going with. Warm up by the fire. Okay, my instincts were correct. Those are explosive barrels. Noted. They're only explosive when hit with fire, I guess. So was that really your guys' treasure? Was 5 mushrooms? Oh dear. Poverty. Good to know, I suppose. Ah, no, that was in fact the telltale glow of the boss door. Behold friend. Really? Is that going to be how we beat this? With friendship? I'm not sure it is. I mean, I won't attack it first if it doesn't attack me, based on that, but I'm pretty sure it's just going to be a... We'll see, I guess. Can't even see where or what the fuck it is. Well, this is different. Not something horrible above me, so... Oh old codger. If there's somebody I have to meet here, I don't want to open the chest and potentially piss them off and steal from them. That'd be death. Hold trap. So yeah, but is it a trap that I have to spring? Because that's very often the case in these things. I'm not seeing much of another way around it. I guess he only appears after you open that. Could be that there's illusory walls and stuff here, or stuff I'm not seeing. I'm sure there's somewhere online saying, here's a secret way to avoid this boss fight entirely, but... no, these games make you second guess yourself. Okay.
Well, well, well. Thought you'd just help yourself to a man's personal belongings, huh?
That's what they meant by friend.
Little thief. The gods demand repentance.
Okay.
Cough up your coin. All of it.
So you're here. Of course. You had to be somewhere. But you were never a friend. Hey, at least you're not a fucking spider this time. I appreciate that. You are full of weird gas, though, that you're seemingly spewing out your mouth. Well, he's in character as ever.
Wait, please. I surrender. White flag and all.
Oh, really? Yeah. The boss music hasn't gone away.
Well, finally come round, have you? Well, I knew you would. You're a man of reason. True and true.
Interesting way to play it this time, game. Well, first of all, I'm going to get what was over here then. That, wow, that was worth it. That was the bait, I suppose.
Ah. Well, what do you know? You're tarnished, like me. Now, how did I get that wrong? I took you for a demi-human or some such.
Or a cleric.
An innocent mistake, I assure you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, water under the bridge. Now we're squared up. How about we play nice from now on?
How about some things can't be forgiven? Forgive and forget. Yeah, I'm gonna do neither of those, but I'm not going to kill you.
A true man of reason. Just what I like about you.
Uh-huh.
I'm Patches. Patches the untethered.
The untethered.
Tarnished like you.
That's different.
Only free-spirited. Nomadic, you might say. Only for now, those retired soldiers turned bandits. They're paying for my gruel. In exchange for my, well, showing them the ropes. But honestly, this looting racket is bloody terrifying. Frankly, I'm ready to wash my hands clean. Maybe set up a legitimate shop. So don't be a stranger. I'll be ready to wheel and deal come next time.
Pretty sure Wheel and Deal was the other guy, but okay.
Don't forget to pop back for another visit, friend. I'll be ready to wheel and deal come next time.
I'd prefer if you would address me at... I know I'm wearing a bucket on my head, but I'd prefer if you'd looked at my face when I talk to you rather than my crotch.
Don't forget to pop back for another. I'll be ready to...
Well, slimy scumbag as ever. But that's an interesting aspect to the boss fight, that you can just stop. And, you know, I'm sure he will be a shop later and might even sell something good, but I'm also betting he will try and kill us again at some point. Maybe. Fucking never trust Patches in any form. See, I wonder what you get if you kill him. Could be better, could be worse. Probably I don't know. The way it tends to work is it's better to leave him alive, if only from a sort of merchant standpoint, to get things off him. Some people seem to genuinely, well, I don't know, everyone calls him a friend. It's because he's quite a well-written character in that he's consistent, I suppose, which is what people like about him. You know, in some ways he is consistently dishonest, I guess. So the murk water was mainly outside in the end. But neat that the I don't know, the caves and stuff, they're not just completely superfluous side quests. They actually have NPCs involved and lore stuff, so that's cool. I'm sure we will be seeing patches again somewhere. Probably not in that cave. He will probably set up somewhere else, but we will see. So this has been going pretty well so far. I think the biggest trouble we've had with anything was the fucking illusory walls. Other than that, it's been... oh, you guys again? Okay, great. Gonna be one of those. Oh, I didn't even see you. Saw you were on when you were on the ceiling. I didn't see you drop down. Okay. Ah, fuck. Sneaky motherfucker. Handy. Ah, you son of a bitch. Again? Oh good, repeatable. The best kind of traps. Not quite immediately though. Good. I can deal with one of yous. I can't deal with two of you and a trap. Not as easily as I'd like, anyway. Cool. So that's the lever immediately. Semi-immediately. First off lever and then praise the message. Okay, that sounds like more than a heavy door. I think this is one of the ones that I maybe ventured into, but only up until that point. Obviously we didn't open the door. Fucking one behind me. Fuckers. I'm gonna get a third one of your hatchet things. Oh no, imp head. Oh great, you can get the actual... It said cat. They didn't seem much like cats, but then I wasn't taking a real good look at them. Yeah, I imagine the defense can't be awful if it's made of stone. Head covering made from the largely unaltered head of an impish golem. Resembling a cat, it holds trace amounts of feline intelligence. What do you mean by that? Oh, it increases your intelligence by 2. But that it will put us into the heavy roll, unfortunately. Yeah, not quite worth it. Even if, well, we will try to remember that because we can put it on and try out that new spell. But as for just getting about, it's not going to be worth sacrificing our roll ability. So I guess this is a fairly short one, if we're at the boss already. We'll see what this is about. Try summoning. We may summon Lahooter? Lahootle, yeah. See how she does. Alright. This could be serious. Grave Warden Duelist. Okay, yeah, you seem serious. Damn, that's a proper barbarian motherfucker. And our protection from the physic has already gone. Not super bad, strong in terms of health. But I imagine you don't want to get hit by those. Oh. Really not as difficult as I thought. I didn't get to see much of Lahootle after all. Banished Knight Engval is another one. We'll have to... God, so many of these we'll have to try out now. The Banished... One of the two knights dubbed the Wings of the Storm. Ah, so you're friends with Oleg. Despite his banishment, he rejected the invitation of the grace-given Lord, instead keeping watch over a masterless castle for many years, gaining renown as a hero of the fringes. Right, whereas Oleg did accept the grace-given Lord. Who is the grace-given Lord? We may have been told, but I can't recall off the top of me head right now. Oh, treat. Well, you get points for just not making a butthole joke, so fair play to you. Praise the armament. Not seeing an armament. Okay, don't know what that was about. Well, and there's the penultimate one down. Which leaves us with one final cave. As I say, cave being used somewhat loosely in these. One of them was a tunnel technically, but eh. And if we can do this in under 2 minutes, we'll hit 3 hours perfectly. I'm not going to set a challenge on top of the challenge. But you know, some of these have been surprisingly short. Said every. So, the final cave, if I remember correctly, as by its name, it is... or possibly not. Okay, maybe it's not. Ah, fuck. Fucking attacked by a pile of shit. Right, anyway, as I was saying, before we're interrupted by more sentient fatbergs. Thought it was around here. There it is. I believed it was going to be closer to Stormvale because it's Stormfoot, but I suppose the foot of it could be a long way away. It's near enough to it anyway. And yeah, this is our final cave. No idea what the difficulty will be. I feel like it might be on the easier side because Limgrave, but at the same time there's a close association with Stormvale, which, you know, famously kicked our shit in. That said, in the next stream, after all these caves are done, maybe we will... You can't even pretend those were words. Maybe we will go back and revisit Margit. Because I suspect we might do a little better now. I think we've gone up in the world since we last approached them. What the fuck was the thing that I was trying to... There we go, 41. We wanted to see what this does. You alright, mate? A proper death means returning to the Erd Tree. Yeah, you all seem to think that. Have patience until the time comes and the roots call to you. You don't think that's fucked up at all? You don't think... And again, you got a massive padlock thing around your head, so... Who can say? Trap ahead, enemy ahead. Neither are good. Of course. You fuckers like nothing better than attacking from behind. Or in front. Doesn't really matter as long as the person can't see you, which apparently I didn't. Okay. Same as always. Seems like pretty standard catacombs. Are we still doing you guys? Okay. As annoying as you are, at least I don't have to worry about the sacred affinity on my weapon for you. You're just annoying all on your own. Oh good, one of those again. Alright then. Sounds like I hit it. Yeah, so I did hit it, but something else is going now. There's the second one. Great. And more of those. Hello. We haven't actually tried them out. I guess we might... As long as this thing doesn't restart. What was the other one? Sorry. No, thank you. Still just sounds like fucking every Dr. Claw impression ever. It's just pitch shifting, isn't it? Standing a bit close to that one, aren't I? Just wanted it to singe me nose hairs that it can't get to because I'm wearing a bucket. Is that one on the wall? I guess he's just... yeah, I guess he just is. Creepy fuckers. Well, you're not very well hidden, are you? But I can't seem to reach you, so you win. Yeah, no, I guess that makes sense. They are made of stone. Perhaps ice isn't really a thing to them. Well, since they're not attacking me, we can try out the other thing. The new spell. Crystal Release. Wow, you're just there and you're not attacking me. Ah, okay, so it's that sort of move, is it? Good for getting people the fuck off you, but not actually, not long range in any way. Noted. Ah, fuck off. Cease. Really? Oh god, no. Who set that off again? Oh, thankfully you guys aren't immune to fire, I guess. Not sure it's all that good even when it is in range. Seemed a lot more effective when the enemies were using it, but that always does seem to be the case. Put me old bucket back on. We are a bucket head. We are not a cat head. I don't think there's anything to be gained standing on this one. Maybe that's how they expect you to hit the ones on the walls if you've got... Although even if you had a bow, you could just aim up at them. Who knows? Moving on up. I feel like that's where I started. No, it isn't. No, that's where the lever is. Shit. Fuck that up. Just two? Could have really felt like there was going to be another one around the other corner. But Wandering Noble Ashes. Again, feels much of a earlier game one to have, but oh well. Five wandering noble spirits. The spirits of nobles who after death now wander the lands between. Surely they were in search of something once, but whatever it was has long been forgotten. Mood. So I guess those are just the aristocrat sort of minions. Not minions, but yeah, enemies, simple. Probably not all that effective in battle. Certainly probably not as effective as the demi-humans we already have, so... If you want 5 or something, that's the one you'd choose if you have both. Almost went the wrong way there. Just, don't know, was staring at this and thought maybe something, the flames had something to do with something, but I don't think they do. The door is open. All we have to worry about is the boss now. Technically I can go back and refill on stuff, can't I? I just realised that, if it's that near. That's the thing with these ones. You get that option. Although it might respawn the guys there. So, we'll see. We can probably run for it. Right, final one. Let's see what Stormfoot has. monstrosity ahead, so it's going to be one of those, is it? Oh, another watchdog. Ah, that's a little disappointing. I mean, yes, technically a monstrosity though. Also, you don't seem to have any additional imp things around you, which makes you a damn sight easier, let's be honest. I guess if you're having a bigger open world with that many more boss fights, you are going to reuse some of them. It's almost like a toy doll in how animatronic it is, sort of thing. Didn't need to be fancy in the finishing of that, but I figured, why not? Noble Sorcerer Ashes. I can already tell what that is. That is the similar aristocratic equivalent, but for the sorcerers. Spirit of a nobleman who once asked to be given a place at Raya Lucaria to learn glintstone sorceries. His talents were insufficient to be worthy of donning the stone crown, however, and he is only capable of using the most rudimentary sorcery. Ah, okay. Rejected sorcerers. Interesting. But yes, as you can imagine, being put at the top of the list there, they're a pretty weak source. And see, not all of these go up into Erd trees, or like, because there's only so many minor Erd trees that are glowing, so I guess there could just be roots that have never sprouted into something, or all the roots of them could be connected to the main one for all I know, and the roots go this far into everything. Could well be that, thinking about it. But that's gross, so we're going to stop thinking about it, because we have succeeded. Not that as I say, completing it now, the most challenging part was, I think, getting a bit lost in the illusory wall one. Repeating myself, but clearly we should have been doing these as we went, not reaching a backlog of caves. But you know, that's how things went. I wasn't really to know at the time, but still, that's our gimmick completed, and hopefully that was somewhat entertaining to watch. So cheers for that, and cheers to Impzu Live for coming in, and sorry for being a bit, well, for forgetting somebody who followed me. I feel a bit bad about that with Smavels and everything. I can't recall how long ago it was now, but I'll see what that was about in terms of being suggested on her Twitch. I guess that sounds like an algorithm thing, doesn't it? If I don't know, I'll have a look. If it's something she's purposefully, you know, put me there to promote me, then huge thanks, obviously. But yeah. Anyway, hope that was enjoyable for what was 12 somewhat samey caves, and see you next time for more generalized buffoonery. Cheers.